in the Olympics, they had this opening where you had the Last Supper, and it was a scene of the last. They tried to deny it, but everybody knew it was the Last Supper. But instead of Jesus and his disciples, you had men dressed as women gyrating around the table. It was like a pagan thing. And instead of the presence of Jesus, which is in the blood and the wine on the table, they have a platter, like looks like a food platter. They take off the top, and instead of Jesus or representing Jesus is a pagan god replacing Jesus, the god Dionysus replacing Jesus. And the thing is, it was really prophetic, because that's what was happening in our culture. You see, remember when Jesus gave the parable of the guy who's delivered of spirits, and he stays empty, and the spirit returns and brings seven others and they repossess the guy. Well, he said, so it will be with this generation. He wasn't just talking about a guy. The warning is this: when the gospel came into the world, it drove out the gods. It drove out the spirits. It was like an exorcising Western civilization. But the warning is, any civilization or nation or culture that has known God like this, been delivered, and if it should ever empty itself of God, those spirits or gods that were cast out will come back in, because the house isn't going to stay empty. And the thing is that is, if you want to understand what's happening with America, what up to recently, we drove out God. We thought, hey, you can empty God from the schools, empty him from the children, empty from the public square. Let's get God out of the culture. Well, what happens is, and this is what I go into that, the specific, it's not like a general thing. The specific gods that are mentioned in the Bible that happened when Israel turned away from God are the gods or principalities that have been taking over our culture, like the god of Moloch, and who caused parents to offer up their children. Well, we've killed over 65 million children in America, unborn, after we turned away from God. Or the goddess Ishtar, or Ashtoreth in the Bible, who's the goddess of sexual immorality and pornography, and also of gender confusion. So, I mean, we're watching all these things. So what happened at the Olympics was like a manifestation where at the beginning, Jesus drove out Dionysus and all the other gods. Well, now they replaced Jesus with Dionysus. That was significant.